Reporting live from the ghetto. This is Ghetto News at 9.
Hood news at 9 o'clock. The Quad Cities is hot as Nathan Littleton. Y'all reporting live from the block on who got shot in their spot, who got popped by the cop, who went to jail for stealing, who dealing meth and rocks and don't stop. Florence, Alabama going viral. I'd like to welcome y'all to the sideshow. Police kicking in doors over in Sheffield. Bodies found in T-Town up in Lee. They popping steel. Can't forget about muscle shows we lick from the top of the block to the bricks. We be coming with the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news at 9. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news at 9. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news at 9. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news. It's the ghetto news at 9.
The Ghetto News at 9. Nathan Littleton out here, motherfucking broadcasting live with everybody out in this motherfucker. Black bitches done fuck the shit up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Good evening. I'm Nathan Littleton, and this is your local Ghetto News. A fight breaks out in the newly opened hookah lounge, proving that you just can't go out without being a victim or a witness to some bullshit. The hookah lounge is located in downtown East Florence. It's a small business owned by Royce McCroskey with high-sale drinks and cheap-grade hookah. Royce McCroskey told the Ghetto News anchorman that the ABC board had been in this place of business checking ID of patrons, whether they were young or old. This, unfortunately, is not good for ghetto people because there's no secret. Most ghetto people have learned.
Let them get the hell on.
The lounge haven't been cited for being a potential fire hazard, but I'm sure it will. With it being heavily overcapacitated at times, as well as poor ventilation, the area is much too small for high volumes of people lighting fires every 5 minutes. The business was opened as a lounge, but operates more like a nightclub. We here at the Ghetto News at 9 would love to support our black businesses, but not when they treat us with much disrespect. I'm Nathan Littleton reporting for the Ghetto News at 9.
I like supporting black businesses, but the level of disrespect that Royce McCroskey showed me the last time I was at the hookah lounge proves that, like, we are still behind as people when it comes down to patronizing or being able to patronize with one another as black business owners. And I've been patronizing with these people since they opened, trying to patronize with the business. You know, those are black people, and I'm going to support the black business. This is what I said. I was in a hurry. One got in the car, and it was cold out that night. I got in the car, and I ran off, and I left my ID at home. A security guard was out front, and he asked for my ID. So I was like, dude, I forgot my ID. So I'm like, but listen, the owner of the club, you go get the owner of the club, he know that I'm old enough to be in there, you know. So that way he's not getting in trouble. The owner of the club know who I am. No problem. Royce come outside, and he's like, dude, we're not letting nobody in the club without an ID. The ABC board was in here last night, and it's a $5,000 fine, you know, if somebody in here without an ID. First off, Royce, it's a $5,000 fine if you have an underage person in your establishment drinking. Okay? Now, knowing that I'm old enough, I felt very disrespected. Very disrespected. And it's crazy how we treat each other. I mean, and I was just telling somebody the other day, man, you know, if you are an entrepreneur or if you own a business or you're trying to start a business, man, I mean, don't get me wrong, because I know some black people are not good customers. I know that. But for somebody who's been patronizing with you, you know, going on, you know, a month, and in and at your club and just talk to you 2 nights prior to this, about your expansion of your business while I'm running up a $50 tab every time I'm in there, at least $50. I have never been so insulted or disrespected by another black person. Black business owners, if you want to stay in business and you want black customers and you want black people to patronize with you, treat them right, man. Like I said, I like to support black business, but people, you have got to start treating black people better when you own a business and stop trying to put yourself above other black people. Treat your customers with respect, and every other race do this for each other except ours. Let's make a change. And Russ McCroskey, as bad as I want to say something real negative to you, I'm not. Because you know what? The way you treat people is going to put a nail in your business coffin. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
An altercation at a local juke joint was the main event a couple of Fridays ago, as two women went toe-to-toe and blow for blow. Jessica Critton of Florence was the most dominant in the 46-second brawl after taking a good lick to the jaw from Rita Montgomery, also of Florence. Critton then drugged Montgomery to the floor and began to wail on her as Montgomery began to flop around like a fish out of water. No one was injured in the scuffle, so no police reports were made. I'm Nathan Littleton reporting for the Ghetto News at 9.
Let him go, dude.
Crystal meth users plan to protest Saturday against President Trump's border wall. Crystal meth used to be a trailer park trash-only drug, but has somehow made its way to the black communities across America. Crystal meth, better known as ice or cream, have become a popular drug amongst the black youth. ICE supporters say that Mexicans have the purest form of the drug, and the wall will only make the prices go up. Local users have started a GoFundMe page to offset the inflation as Mexicans raise prices of ice to fund the building of tunnels to the U.S. Construction of those tunnels are scheduled to be underway as soon as construction of the wall starts. I'm Nathan Littleton reporting for the Ghetto News at 9.